In your politics this midday, questions still surround who is the best Democrat to run for president. Thursday night, President Joe Biden held his first press conference since his debate with Donald Trump. He aimed to squash concerns over his ability to hold office, but came out of it with an even longer list of Democrats calling for him to step aside. ABC's Christiane Cordero explains.
In his first press conference of the year, President Joe Biden fielded nearly an hour of questions highlighting his policies and political future.
The best way to assure them is the way I assure myself, and that is, am I getting the job done?
The president first pressed on whether Vice President Kamala Harris could beat former President Trump in November. Biden flubbed his response.
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one.
Trump weighed in live with a post on social media reading, "Great job, Joe." Biden ignored the actual question about how the VP would fare against Trump, only stressing that she's qualified to be president and offering praise.
She was a first-rate person, and in the Senate she was really good. I wouldn't have picked her unless I thought she was qualified to be president.
Yet insisting he is best qualified to win and govern. A growing list of congressional Democrats are not sold. At least 17 House Democrats have now publicly called on Biden to step aside since the debate 2 weeks ago. 2 called on the president to end his candidacy minutes after the news conference: Eric Sorensen of Illinois and Jim Himes of Connecticut, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee. Himes saying Biden should consider his remarkable legacy in American history.
I'm not in this for my legacy. I'm in this to complete the job I started.
But Biden did leave the door open to being convinced he should quit if polling shows he can't win. Our latest poll with the Washington Post and Ipsos shows Biden still neck and neck with Trump, 46 to 47%. But 67% say they want Biden to step aside. Today, President Biden travels to Michigan, where he's expected to tie the controversial Project 2025 to former President Trump, contrasting the project's agenda to a second Biden term. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.